The killing of George Floyd, while tragic and unthinkable in the way it occurred, was unfortunately all too familiar to me. After all, I just completed my role as special prosecutor in the matter of Laquan McDonald. My name is Patricia Brown Holmes, and I'm the managing partner at Riley Safer Holmes and Cancila.
My name is Ernest Greer, and I'm co-president of Greenberg Traurig.
I am Benjamin F. Wilson and serve as the chairman of Beveridge and Diamond.
My name is Fred Nance, and I'm the global managing partner at Squire Patton Boggs.
My name is Jonathan Harmon, and I am the chairman of McGuireWoods.
My law firm was waiting for me to speak out, to say something, to let our firm's position be known. Many of the published corporate and law firm statements came from the empathetic view of those who did not walk in my shoes. So, I decided to do an unusual thing. I called a firm-wide virtual meeting with no agenda. The discussion was emotional. At times, it was uncomfortable. In some moments, it was hopeful. But above all else, it possessed a level of candor and humanity that is uncommon in big law.
How can we talk, really talk, about racial justice now in real time in ways that foster long-term solutions? Attorneys and other professionals are speaking candidly, movingly, and yes, sometimes painfully, about their own experiences facing racial injustice and how we, as a firm, can openly and honestly move forward. I recently shared that when I was 14, a cross was burned into the lawn of our neighbors, a Black family. Hate welled up inside me, and I wanted to retaliate against the perpetrator. But then my father taught me a lesson I've never forgotten. Don't hate, don't hide, don't be a victim. He knew love is the only antidote to hate, a lesson that resonates today when I have conversations with my 4 children and my firm about racial injustice.
I have lived these issues every day of my life. Growing up in St. Louis, Missouri, my family came from humble beginnings, and I was the only Black child in my class at a private school that I happened to attend on financial aid. I am proud of my success. Diversity and inclusion are important to the legal industry because they make good business sense. And building a diverse law firm and diverse teams is fundamental to creating the legal solutions and strategies that our clients need to accomplish their goals. It's not just about having one minority or female partner so that you can feel comfortable having checked the box. The vision is about having a plethora of people at the table, representing diversity of race, gender, religious belief, and sexual orientation.
Although it has been de rigueur for decades for firms to publicly commit that they will hire, nurture, and promote diverse lawyers, the level of resulting progress is, in a word, anemic. The average number of African American partners at large law firms has yet to crack 2%, given that most large law firms have significant offices in large metropolitan areas. That stubborn statistic is a non sequitur for these powerful institutions that are otherwise quite adept at doing whatever is necessary to achieve their goals. One could readily conclude that the actual willingness of the firms to do the things necessary to make real progress simply doesn't match their stated intentions. But a fairer, more nuanced explanation for many firms is that they've come to realize that the void between even earnest statements of intent and making it so can't be bridged without sustained efforts emanating from the highest levels of leadership, sometimes challenging well-worn cultural norms.
When I began practicing law in Atlanta in 1976, my then law firm had no Black partners, associates, paralegals, or staff supervisors. The leading firms were embarking on an experiment. Each hired one Black attorney. Sadly, change has been glacial. Big Law has a rendezvous with destiny. Now is the time for bold, transformational change. In order for this to be a movement and not a moment, Big Law must not retreat to the familiar. We cannot change the past, but we must change the future.